Okay, hello, this is example 3. Suppose the function f of x is defined by the picture with this sketch, just like that. And then we want to do 2 times f of negative x. Now, when we understand that the points are transformed as negative x and 2y, then it's fairly easy just to transform 4, 0 into negative 4, 0, 3, negative 3 halves into negative 3, negative 3, which is here, and 0, 3 into 0, 6, and so on. Now, if you visualize this picture, what is really happening here is this thing is being, 1, it is flipping across the y-axis, and 2, it is being vertically stretched. So have a look at that, and here is the solution all done up right here. And have a look at that. Pause the video and try part B. Try part B. Okay, so what we'd expect here is xy is transforming to a stretch of a horizontal stretch, and the horizontal stretch is basically 2x, and we are multiplying the y by 2 and adding 1, so negative 2y, which is a vertical stretch, and the negative will flip it across the x-axis, and then we're adding 1. Okay, so if you transform the points individually, you can see fairly quickly what's happening, and then you can simply draw this and connect it. Okay, so we're just connecting this shape like this. And if you look at it, if you look at the picture, you can see it's been horizontally stretched and vertically stretched. And that basically is the transformation of this function. And okay, so if I look at this shape, now I'm looking at this y equals f of x, which is our original kind of this graph we have. And we're going to state the transformation that's occurred on f of x to get this new function, this. Okay? And I think one thing you can do, I'd like you to try this, pause the video and try it on your own, but before you do, just think that, number one, what has happened here? This has flipped. It looks like this has flipped up, so this has been transformed to here, this has transformed to here, this has transformed to here, which means a horizontal stretch, a flip, and of some kind, and it looks like some kind of vertical transformation up or down or something. So I'll leave that to you to play with, but give it a shot and see what you come up with. So pause the video. So I drew the transformation of points. Sorry I didn't use the fancy blue marker, but basically if it's pretty easy to see that xy is being transformed to 2x and then something, okay? Now, what I did to solve this, is to figure this out, is I looked at 2 was transforming to negative 3, and negative 2 was transforming to 5. And so if these two are transforming to each other, I can find the equation of this, which basically tells me if I find the equation of the line between this input and that output, and this input and that output, make these into a xy combination of points, we can find sort of an equation of a line that gives us a transformation. But basically what is happening is we are multiplying y by 2 and adding 1, actually negative 2, excuse me. So we multiply y by negative 2 and we add 1 to it, and that is the transformation. Okay, so why don't you put that in and see if you can come up with the transformation and what it looks like. That is, can you write that in f of x form? So basically what we're doing is, because we're stretching horizontally, that's an f of 1/2 x. We're going up 1, but not until after we multiply by negative 2, which flips it on the x-axis and then stretches it vertically. So we have a vertical stretch. First thing we have is a horizontal stretch, then a vertical flip and stretch, and then shifting all of it up 1. Questions, bring them to class. Have a nice day, or go to the next video.